Hey guys, welcome back to Producernerd. A while back I did a little video on the Xvive U2 in-ear monitors. You might have seen that. And it was a really cool little unit, especially for the price, considering a lot of our wireless items are getting very expensive these days. I mean, the tech is there. I don't understand why wireless items should be so expensive. And also these guys have successfully dived into the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth which we use on our Wi-Fi, and that means that their frequencies are really legal frequencies around the world. So when you're buying say a wireless microphone or wireless IEMs, for instance, from a retailer or online, you've got to be careful to make sure that you are getting the legal frequencies for your region. And there are websites that you can actually log into to check specifically what are the legal frequencies, because digital television and digital radio and all that has taken a lot of the frequencies that we used to use for our radio microphones and radio units. So a wireless unit for a guitar or an instrument. This video today is to show another product from Xvive, which I think is really cool. It is the instrument transmitter and receiver, the U2 system. A transmitter and receiver. They look almost identical. One says transmitter and receiver. They come in all different colors, so you can get, black ones, your SG red, and so you can just pick the whatever color suits your guitar. And because they basically swivel like this, so you can sort of put them in and then swivel it around to around your guitar. So it does give you a much better looking sort of unit, and they work fantastically. Switching on, there's another button up here for you to set the channel, and because I do have the Xvive U2 in-ear monitor system, and you can only really have 6 Xvive units running at once. So if you've got 2 of these running, say 2 guitarists or a bass player and a guitarist running, that's 2 out of the 6 channels. You only have 4 channels left. There was also questions on the last video about, and comments about people who had used these on stage, were wondering whether they were going to interfere with each other. Now this is a great test for me because I'm in my basement studio here doing Sing It Live videos for the Sing It Live channel every week. And I have a different band set up all the time. I always have a guitar player. Everyone who's tried these cannot really tell the difference between this and a cable. Same gain, same tone. Scientifically, maybe not, but to the human ear, I can't find anyone who works with me that can tell the difference between using one of these and using a cable. Now remember, we're using something that is about 200 Australian dollars. Considering how much a wireless system costs from, say, the Shaw model, Sennheiser, these guys are onto something. Simple, I mean, that's the whole thing. You don't have to have a full belt pack and wireless unit, just like their U2, where this was the in-ear system. That's the belt pack, and that's the transmitter. As you would have seen if you watched my previous video on these. They're USB charged, and these guys are exactly the same. USB charged through a cable that just has one USB on one end and 2 little charging cables, so you do them at once. They work for a long time, certainly longer than you would need for a gig. And in here on a session, we do sessions for about, a double session would be 4 hours. And these guys are not running out of battery. They work great together with the X4. So Xvive live great together. I had these on frequency 1 and frequency 2 as well. So I had them close together, wanting them to fail or glitch so that I could say it did, but they did not. So flawless. And it's a big call, but in this room here, I've got a lot of stuff. I have got so many other different wireless brands running. I've got interfaces and cables and microphones and cameras and lights. There's so many electrical devices inside this room. If I'm going to hear it fizzle or crackle, it's going to be right here in my basement, believe me. So look, I give these guys a thumbs up. I think they're fantastic. If you're looking for a wireless, go out and get an Xvive U2. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching.